take it to a stalemate. Want us to patiently await the next episode? Nah, we grab the golden ring and never let it go. Seem like we fighting forever to make it better though. Yesterday, friend or foe, today you really never know.
Hyde Park, the best hood in Upland.
Hyde Park,
got it locked from Blvd to Venice Ave.
Hyde Park,
so come round here with respect, or you might get a shuriken to your neck, or a roundhouse kick to the face. The ninjas don't play. Stacking the UPEX from all the treasure we're hunting. Dragons keep the properties coming. Newcomers get help and they love it. Giveaways all the time and we love it. UFC and the NFL where we rumble. Race track in the hood got constructed. Hyde Park is stunning. If you don't agree, then you can go.
You need to leave.
The best hood in Upland. Yeah,
Hyde Park,
got it locked from Blvd to Venice Ave.
Hyde Park,
so come round here with respect, or you might get a shuriken to your neck, or a roundhouse kick to the face. The ninjas don't play.
What's going on, ninjas? KO, how you doing this morning?
Doing great this morning. Ready for a big day. It's kind of weird. It feels like Monday.
I know, it's so weird coming off that holiday
I know.
weekend.
I'm all thrown off with the holiday. Does not feel like a Tuesday, but it will when classes start up. That's for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. It's going to be a busy day. I know we're going to have it's going to be kind of a short stream today. I know we both have a lot going on, and we still have one or two things we got to finish up behind the scenes, getting ready for Ninja Week, or G Week, I'm sorry, G Week. We got G Week coming up. Feels like Ninja Week. It's been nothing but ninjas.
We've hijacked G Week. It's going to be Ninja Week.
But check it out.
Oh, what do we got?
We got them in, the stickers, baby. Those are all ready for
Vegas,
so you definitely want to make sure you get yourself one of those. So come over and
awesome.
Check us out at the booth. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff going on. Might have some teasers Thursday, so you might want to be on the Thursday stream. So we're going to have a pretty big day on Thursday. Just getting everything kind of finished up and wound down. I know the couple days leading up to leaving for Genesis Week are going to be nuts here. It's going to be really busy. So got to get as much as we can done this week.
Yeah, it follows Thursday. We're going to be on the Goldsmith show that evening. We got our stream as well. Got a few teasers. It's going to be fun.
I'm looking forward to that. We haven't been on with, we were on a show. We got on, what was it? The thing in Dubai. Remember doing the thing in Dubai? We had to do that before classes on a Saturday morning. I think it was like 6 o'clock here, 5 o'clock, something like that. And
was it Dubai or India?
Was it India? I thought it was Dubai.
I really can't remember, but
I don't know. It was early. It was because I got out of classes really late on, I guess it was Friday night. I got out of classes really late and we trained hard that night. And then I think we had a meeting that night too, when we got out. And then, man, we just like rolled right out of bed, right to the microphone stand, and we were on and talking about the Metaverse and, you know, some of the projects we had going on. And it was really cool taking some questions from, I guess it was like a small convention they had going in India. And man, that was a lot of fun. So we really, really enjoyed that. And but the Goldsmith was on that particular stream with us. And that was really the first time we've been on stream with him. We met him a little bit in Vegas last year and just had a great time. He's a fun guy to you know, get on screen with. And I'm definitely looking forward to this year spending a little bit more time with him. But so yeah, I'm excited about being on Thursday. It's going to be a hoot. Who knows what could happen there? I'm sure there'll be some kind of chaos or pandemonium. So definitely looking forward to that. So we got a lot of people in the house this morning. Dopest crew, thanks for joining us. Picasso, very nice. And we got, what else is going on Thursday? Thursday is going to be a big day. We have one of our community members, longtime community members and supporters, is going to be on with us Thursday. So looking forward to that as well. And it's kind of the US clashes with Norway. So looking forward to that. Just a little hint there. If you picked up on that, you'll know who's coming on. But looking forward to that stream. And we've been trying to put this together for a while, but just schedules and everything else. So we're super excited about that. So Thursday is going to be a pretty big day, and super pumped for that. So, well, do you feel like you have all your stuff ready to go for Vegas? Bags packed and everything?
Bags are not packed. I usually am the procrastinator. Between my wife and I wait till the very last minute, and then she's always prepared like 3 days ahead of time. But so no. But as far as man, I just feel on top of it as far as getting all of our stuff together for the event, and a lot of things that we wanted to accomplish we got done. So I feel really good about that. And then no, I'll be scrambling, throwing stuff into a suitcase, getting to the airport just in the nick of time. That's
Yeah, my
usually how
house is
things
the
go.
opposite. We're like the opposite because I usually have my stuff packed a couple days in advance. It's ready to
Oh,
go.
do
And,
you?
there's a couple items that have to go in the suitcase, but that's about it. And my wife would be up till like 4 in the morning packing her suitcases, and then I can't
That's
sleep. It
me.
drives me nuts. It's like I just want to sleep before we go. Especially, it's not bad if you're flying, but if you got to drive somewhere and it's a long drive. One of the trips we took down to, I think it was Fort Walton Beach actually for a tournament, and it's a long drive from here. Man, that was a
Yep,
nightmare being up all night, listening to the packing and the lights going on and the shuffling and trying on
that's
30
me, man.
outfits in the closet and doors closing. It's like, but I'm the total opposite. I like to have that stuff done. I missed a
Oh,
plane
it's
once
hilarious.
when I was younger,
Ah,
and well, so I lived in Atlanta for a short time, and anybody that's ever been to Atlanta, the traffic is a nightmare. And I had just moved there. I had just got engaged, and or actually just got married. No, I was engaged, and I had moved to Atlanta before my wife did, and I had to take a plane to Buffalo. We had like a family reunion going on, and so I'd never been to the airport there. Had no idea the traffic, and I had no idea there were two airports. So I ended up at the
mm.
wrong airport because, just following the signs, and I think I was just anxious to get off the road too because the traffic was so heavy, and I just saw airport and I turned off, and it was like this little, one strip airport. It wasn't the Atlanta airport, and I ended up late for the flight and everything. So I ended up having to get like an 11 o'clock flight instead of a 5 o'clock. It was brutal. I think I've slept more hours in the Atlanta airport over the years than anywhere else with canceled flights. I felt like every single time me and my wife flew out of there, something would happen. Either a weather delay or just the flights were canceled. It was always something. And it was like right at the peak of when we had kids, so you got kids running around with strollers trying to ram people at the airport, and it was chaos.
Man, I almost missed a flight to Vegas. Actually, I was going to Vegas. I was connecting in Charlotte, maybe Atlanta. I can't remember now, but I was there with a buddy. We had a different event that we were going to, and we were sitting at the gate, but we both got into just, we had like 3 hours to kill. So we went and got a bite, and we went and sat down at our gate, and we just put our headphones on, listening to videos and playing games or whatever. And all of a sudden, this lady is screaming at us, and like from across. And I pull off my headphones, and she's like, "Are you guys all going to Vegas?" And I was like, "Yes." They're like, "We've been calling your name for 10 minutes. The door's about to shut. The plane's about to take off." We're like, "Holy!" We were just so like we lost track of time, and we're just sitting there watching our phones, uh, and I just never forget that lady yelling at.
Probably in Charlotte if you were sitting at the gate for a while. The Charlotte airport is crazy. It just seems like when you're getting into Charlotte, it's horrible. Oh, KO is frozen. What happened there? All right, we'll give KO a second to probably relog back in. It looks like his internet went down there. So, but yeah, for anybody that's ever traveled through the Charlotte airport, man, it can be a nightmare. It's like when you come in, you could sit on that tarmac forever. Then you finally get into your gate, and the luggage, waiting for luggage is always really bad. Now, knock on wood, the last time I traveled, it was actually a little bit better. And oh, here's KO. He's coming in on a different stream. Let's get him back in here. We lost you.
Yeah, I froze up. I don't know
Yeah.
what I was saying.
So I was guessing you were probably stuck in the airport at Charlotte, because you get on the tarmac there coming in, and it feels like you wait forever just to get to the gate half the time. And the luggage area used to be a nightmare. It has gotten better. The last two flights I've taken are better. But usually it takes forever to get off the tarmac. You're just sitting there, and the plane gets really hot and everything. It's crazy. But I think the worst one I ever had at the airport, other than getting stuck and having to sleep in Atlanta several times, was coming down to, I don't know if you remember way back when I tore my ACL, MCL, PCL years back.
Mm-hmm.
So that happened kind of like right before the big tournament, the Battle of the Beach down in Fort Walton. And we were traveling to there, and I actually wasn't even supposed to be traveling. The doctor said, "Don't travel." I said, "Well, it's a big tournament. You know, we have a lot of students going, and we were really looking forward to, relaxing at the beach too and having fun." And so we're traveling from Charlotte to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Fort Walton. And so in the Atlanta airport, they had me in like a wheelchair, wheeling me up to the what's it called, the gate and stuff. And so we get on one of those trolley things. So they do, because in Atlanta they've got a lot of these like concourse trains, that go back and forth between the different runways, or not runways, but whatever they're called. So the concourses. And so I'm sitting there in the wheelchair, I got the leg propped up, the crutches are next to me, and there's some other guy that he must have just had an operation too, and he must have been on some good meds, because he either that or he just had a real bender the night before. Dude could barely stand up, and he had something with one of his legs, and he was not holding on to the rail. And I was like, oh crap, this guy's gonna fall on me. Train takes off, boom, guy falls on me. It was crazy. I'm in a wheelchair, getting knocked out of the wheelchair on this tram unit, and I was like, people are trying to pick me up, and they kind of left that guy on the floor because it was his fault. It was kind of funny, but yeah, I remember that. That was nuts.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I got to get on a plane on a wheelchair once too. I actually fought on a Saturday, and then was on a plane Sunday to go out of town, and my foot was all jacked up from the fight, and I saying there was a delay, and they saw me hobbling, like I wasn't gonna take a wheelchair. I was just gonna muscle through the pain, and so I'm just hobbling on my foot, and the lady goes, "You're not gonna make it." So she came over and got a wheelchair, and that was actually pretty cool. I got to be on the little thing that was like driving
The cart,
through
yeah.
yeah, they were beeping and telling people to get out of the way, and I was like, "Yeah, get out of the way."
Yeah, I
I'm coming
definitely
through.
didn't want to ride in one of those. I hate those things. Absolutely hate
I
those
know,
things. It's
I
like
know.
a
I
spectacle
was not
everyone's
gonna.
watching.
I was not gonna make the fight though, or the fight. Now I got fighting. The plane. If I didn't do that though, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, the wonders of traveling. So
Well, we got some good. We got derailed for 20 minutes on airplane stories. That's all right. I got
well, hopefully we don't
the
have
the.
any of those crazy stories for Vegas on the way. So, because
I
me and
would
my wife
prefer.
got stuck for 12 hours at the airport in Vegas. Our flights got delayed overnight. It was nuts.
Oh man, can you put up with me for 12 hours?
It was like, holy cow. Ooh. You can only listen to podcasts for so long too.
I know.
And it was overnight too. That was the other thing, is it was late. So we didn't get home until like 9 o'clock the next morning, I think, by the time we boarded. And then I feel like on that one, when we got on the plane, there was an altercation between uh, one of the guys that was sitting in the front row and a stewardess guy. And they were going to have the guy kicked off the plane, but it was 100% the stewardess's fault. So they
Mm,
ended up splitting them up. The guy stayed where he was, and then they sent the stewardess guy, to the back of the plane, and that was going to be his work area. But they had like the security come on, and everything. It was nuts. But the stewardess was totally in the wrong. But I guess they couldn't fly without him, or else the crew would have been short. So, and we were already like 21 hours late, whatever it was, or 12 hours late because of the layover. So
Gosh,
people were not happy. I thought somebody was going to choke out that stewardess guy.
that's crazy.
All right, enough with the airplane stories. Hopefully, we don't have any new ones from our upcoming trip to Vegas. At least we're going in a teeny bit early, so there's a little bit of wiggle room if, God forbid, something happens.
Yeah, we should be all right. Hey, my grandfather's in the house, Mr. BD.
Oh, look at that. Good morning, Master Mathis. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying that beautiful sunshine in Florida. We were just talking about Fort Walton Beach, actually. So,
Well, I got the fights pulled up. We talked a little martial arts this morning.
all right, let's see what we got here.
We
Okay,
got a
cool.
really good weekend of fights coming up. We've got Islam and Dustin Poirier. I am looking forward to this one. In the 155 bracket, I think this is a great matchup right here. I think it's going to be Poirier's striking versus Islam's grappling. That's my opinion.
That'd be a good fight.
I think it's going to be a great fight. Dustin Poirier has just pulled out so many wins, even when it looks like he's losing or he's down. He pulls out the win. I think this is going to be no different. I think it's going to be one heck of a fight. Could go either way, in my opinion. Islam is the beast, just an amazing grappler, and Dustin
Yeah,
can
he
grapple
is.
too. So it's just going to be who can get the better of each other. Right
Strickland,
under
the
that,
crazy man. Strickland.
he got crazy Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa. These guys, that's gonna be a brutal fight. I mean, Paulo Costa can throw.
Yeah.
Sean Strickland has proven that he can stand and bang, and he's not afraid of anything. Um, so we'll see how he holds up against Paulo Costa. He's a beast. Kevin Holland, Michael, I don't know this guy, and I am not going to try and say that last name. Um, I do
Brady
like
is in
watching
this. It's a decent
Kev,
card.
yeah, Kevin Holland, Jelton Almeida, Alexander Romanov. I don't know these last two. Randy Brown. Hey, good luck, Bruce Buffer, on saying a couple of these names. He's gonna practice this weekend. Anybody on the Nico Price? I know Nico.
That fight got canceled. Oh, they got to fill in?
Yeah. So I don't know any. Andre Lima, actually, I have seen him. So I don't know too many on the
Jocelyn Edwards. I've seen her fight once. A
on
while
the
back.
prelims, but the main card is just gonna be awesome. I think we are gonna probably end up watching that one. I was hoping that there would be a fight in Vegas while we were there, but it's a break week that week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that would have been fun
That would
to
have been fun.
sneak in a UFC fight while we're there, but it's not in the cards this time. Let's see. What else we got? We got let's look at real quick Tyson and Jake Paul. You've got, I guess, over the weekend, Tyson had he had an ulcer flare up. Is basically, I read the article here. On the plane, everyone's making a big deal out of it. Of course, they're going to make a big deal out of just about anything. If he sneezes, they'll probably write a story on it. But you got boxing legend Mike Tyson had a medical scare, becoming nauseous and dizzy. He's doing great now. No effect on the fight coming up, and it says that he just had a ulcer flare up. And
What was the
then
new, was there a new rule change recently in Tyson's favor? I saw.
I honestly
I didn't get to
don't
read up
know.
on it. I heard there was a little bit of a change to the rule set or something.
So on the betting odds, though, Tyson is an underdog.
I like that.
So, um,
And
And
it
I
is
also,
being sanctioned as a pro fight too, so it does go on Tyson's record.
yeah, he's not gonna want to lose this. So I actually had a buddy who's thinking about going, and he invited me. I don't know. It'd be a quick trip there and back. It's pretty easy to fly into Texas there, go see the stadium, go see the fight, and then fly back. I'm considering it, but we'll see.
Tickets are
Um,
sky high for that.
the cheapest one was like 500, or not the cheapest, but like a decent seat was like $500.
Oh, have they come down? The cheapest I saw at the
Um,
time was 3K.
3K.
Yeah, when we were looking them up.
Well, I don't know if he's got a ticket guy or what, but he said around 500. That might be the
Wow.
nosebleeds. I don't know.
Is that inside the
Um,
stadium or outside the stadium?
yeah.
Like a porta potty seat, your own private porta potty?
Exactly. Um, let's see. The heavyweight bout will be contested over 8 2-minute rounds, with each fighter using 14-ounce gloves. The outcome will be included in their professional boxing records. Rarely an underdog until late in his illustrious career. Tyson is 50-6 with 44 knockouts. Holy crap! So I mean, if he fights you, he
Two
knocks you out.
2-minute rounds? That
8 2-minute
seem
rounds.
that seems kind of short. I thought boxing was
Um, I,
longer rounds, like at least 3 minutes, but I could be wrong.
actually, I think they are. Well, I need to double check that. Um, Paul fought on the undercard of Tyson Jones, knocking out former NBA player Nate Robinson in a performance that jump-started the YouTube influencer's fighting career. Paul is
Big
9-1 with 6 knockouts during a combat career that includes crossover boxing matches against MMA fighters. His only defeat came against the boxer Tommy Fury. So the only person that he's fought that,
big difference between an NBA ball player and Tyson. Jeez, no comparison.
or even boxer, right? So his only loss comes from the boxer that he fought, the person that actually does this professionally,
Yeah.
right? And he went against professional MMA fighters, retired, you know. But I've been against I've boxed some boxers, and man, I mean, I fought for a long time, but I can't stand with them if we're just boxing.
Yeah, it's a different
You know,
game.
they're so fast, their hands are so good. So I mean, if I was fighting them, I would try to grapple with them.
Yeah, the distance
Um,
management is different. It's like not
so
there.
when you go into somebody's world, and that world is boxing, man, you got to be 100%. So uh, I hope this is a fight. I hope that it's not just a sparring match. Um,
Whatever happened
and
with the Jake Paul, Nate Diaz? There was supposed to be a second fight under MMA rules, and it looked like Paul was doing a little bit of MMA training, but that never seemed to matriculate. But I
that
thought it
seemed
was
to
a
fizzle out.
two-fight deal. Yeah.
Seemed to fizzle out pretty quick. Um, who knows? Who knows? Maybe Paul realized, hey, this MMA thing is
Yeah.
there's a lot to it. um, and I mean, there's a lot to boxing too. I mean, I love boxing. I absolutely love boxing. But man, you start adding in kicks and takedowns and submissions, it complicates things real quick. But yeah, let us know if you're pulling for Jake Paul or Mike Tyson. Also, let us know. Actually, you know what? If you just let us know who's gonna win in the chat, either between Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, or Islam and Dustin Poirier. And then we can give out a prize next week
Yeah, let's put that
if
Strickland fight in there too.
and Strickland, the
Yeah.
Strickland and Paulo Costa. Let us know who you think's gonna win, and we'll throw out some upicks next week. I'll do 5,000 upicks if you're in Upland with us. I know most of our listeners are.
And if you're not in
Yeah,
Upland, get there.
yeah. If you get a free 5,000 upicks if you want to join in Upland, all that is in the description below.
Yeah, if anybody wants to go to Vegas, they're doing a bring a buddy thing too. Come hang with the
Bring
ninjas for the weekend.
bring a buddy.
Yeah, you did see that, right?
No,
Oh, I saw it last night, actually. I got on for just a few seconds. And yeah, there's a bring a buddy thing. Bring a friend to Vegas.
that's funny.
Chance to win some cool properties too. So,
Oh yeah, big time,
but
big time.
cool. I did get some of my Spark. I got a little bit of Spark this week from the Blossom Racing series. So that was pretty exciting.
I did too as well. I got it yesterday, and I got the Upix this morning too.
Nice.
So you should have gotten that Upix, hopefully. Um, and so yeah, the Upix is building up nicely, getting ready for Vegas.
Are you at a million
I
yet?
just 1.2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm not quite there. Getting close. Getting
My goal
close.
was to have between 1 and 2 million going into Vegas. I've been saving for golly, at least 2 months now, and that's with I had a starting balance, and then I had sold some properties, won the racing event, got some from the URL racing, and just selling properties and collecting the earnings. So I've just been really disciplined for about 2 months and working up to that. So
Yeah,
that's
we
going to
got the
be
URL money coming too. I forgot about that. So from the racing, I know I've got I'll definitely be over a million before we leave. I know for sure because I think I've got over 100K just in my earnings, interest earnings off of the property. So, and we've got what,
nice.
7 more days, something like that. So definitely that'd be at least 200K in earnings, I think, or close to.
Yeah, it's just nice. I haven't had this much Upix in a long time.
I know it's crazy. I think there's
I
going to be
always
a lot of cool events going on this week. I'm looking forward to see what they put out for Genesis Week and all the different competitions. Usually there's some cool stuff leading up to, and I definitely don't want to miss anything. So that's why I've been trying to be pretty disciplined. And I had a couple deals that came up I couldn't pass on, so I should have probably been over a million Upix already, but that's
it's
all
hard to
right.
keep that Upix.
It is sometimes when there's deals, it's good that I had the Upix in the bank though to be able to get what I wanted. So it worked out good at the time.
Nice.
So cool. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. I know I've got a meeting I got to jump off for, and it's going to be a really busy day here. So I have got to get at it, and definitely do not miss Thursday. So Thursday is going to be a really cool day. We got our Thursday stream at 1:30 as normal. And then don't forget to join us. We're going to be with the Goldsmith um, at night in I guess it's the cafe, part of the cafe there. So we're looking forward to that and seeing the Goldsmith and getting on and having some fun with him. So I think other than that, that's going to be about it for today. You got anything else, KO?
No, I think that wraps it up for today. Hope to see everybody on Thursday, and thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, and don't forget to drop the names of the fighters that you're choosing for the fight wins after the stream ends. If it's in stream, those usually those comments don't show up. So definitely put those in after the stream ends, and then you'll be locked in for the giveaway in the spin wheel. So, all right, guys. Well, we'll see you at the next one. Don't forget if you are trying to get into the contest, we are giving away 100K Upix, and we've got a really cool contest going on. So for anyone that buys the packages, we got some really cool packages. So we have just our basic entries for the bags. If you buy a red bag, you'll get 1 or 2 entries depending on if you're buying Upix or cash. The same with the silver bags, gold bags, and the rings. The rings I know is not listed on here, but the price on those is 12K Upix or $499 cash price. So definitely hit those up. And that's 1 entry for Upix on the rings and 2 entries for cash. And then we currently have, I think, maybe 1 left. So if you buy the gold bag for the 100K Upix or the cash, you'll get a mint 1 of either the silver or red bag, whichever one is left. I know the gold one went really quick, and the mint 1 ring was gone pretty quick. So definitely get out there. I think there's only one left possibly. So if you have any questions, hit us up in the Discord or in chat. So I think that's it. So good luck. And, that spin wheel will be done right before the opening of the new city release, whichever city that's going to be while we're in Vegas. So good luck to everybody there.
Absolutely, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Have a good one. We'll see you guys back on Thursday.